Hello friends, today I am going to talk on top 5 homeopathic remedies for fever. Why only 5 when we have got more than 200 remedies for fever in repertories? To choose these remedies, I collected data of all cured cases of my fever and found out that more than 70% of my cases were cured only with these 5 remedies. In Matramedica, you will get many symptoms about each drug and then you get confused. Today I am going to discuss only those important characteristic symptoms which you will see in practice and which are present in most of our core Matramedica books. At the end of this video, you will be able to clearly differentiate all 5 remedies. This lecture is designed only for students and homeopathic practitioners. Taking homeopathic medicine without prescription could be harmful. So, fifth on the list is Bryonia alba. The most common symptoms are continuous fever, fever accompanied by body ache, muscular pain, and heaviness of head. Fever with dry cough with stitching pain in the chest, which is ameliorated by holding the chest tightly. Tongue white coated, thirst for large quantity of water. And the most important symptoms of this drug, which you will get in almost all bryonia patient, is person is very irritable and desire to lie down. All complaints are better on sleeping, better on lying down, do not want to be disturbed, and aggravation from motion, amelioration from rest is the key symptom of this drug. Fourth on the list is Eupatorium perfoliatum. I have never given this remedy other than for fever. Fever might be of any kind, malarial, dengue, viral, anything. Other name for this drug is bone set. As the name suggests, the patient will complain of severe, violent, aching, bone breaking pain. He will say this pain is deep from the bone, and this is very characteristics of this pain. You cannot compare the severity of this deep pain with Rostock's or even Bryonia. There is also jaundice with bitter vomiting, chill between 7 to 9 am with thirst. All complaints are relieved by perspiration except headache, which is continuous most of the time. Third on the list is Rustox. Patient will come to you after getting wet and after exposure to cold. Patient feels chilly before and during fever, and this chilly period is comparatively for quite long compared to bryonia and eupatorium. There will be triangular red tip of tongue. In Rustox also there is characteristic pain which is more in the joints, stiffness in the joint, numbness in the extremities, sore, aching pain which is relieved by motion and aggravation from rest. Patient is very restless and this restlessness ameliorates him. Second on list is Aconitum nephelus. Here, element from fright is very marked. Person might develop fever immediately after getting scared, usually in cases of children. Second, element from exposure to dry cold wind. Fever is usually sudden in onset. Fever with burning heat on face. There is great thirst for cold water. But the most important symptom of this drug is fever accompanied with fear of death and restlessness. Person is very anxious and here restlessness will not relieve his complaint. At number 1 I have kept drug belladonna. Every homeopathic practitioner must have used this drug for fever. There is sudden high-grade fever accompanied by delirium, jerks, twitching and even sometimes convulsions. There is hammering headache during fever. Fever with head hot and cold extremities is very marked and keynote symptom of this drug. Congestion and redness of the eyes. This is another very important symptom of this drug. Many times we get confused between aconite and belladonna. The difference between both these drugs is clearly mentioned in book Nash. So I will just read the paragraph exactly how it is on page number 83. Both have great heat of the skin, but aconite has characteristically dry hot skin and no sweat. Belladonna has even greater surface heat but sweat on covered parts. Aconite tosses about in agony with great fear of death. Belladonna often has semi-stupor and jerks and twitches in sleep. Aconite has great distress in heart and chest, whereas belladonna everything seems to center in the head. Aconite fears death without much delirium, whereas belladonna fears imaginary things with delirium. Please press like button if you have understood these 5 remedies clearly. And please subscribe this channel for further notification. Thank you.